Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. I have been doing this for 51 years. I worked at IRS for 10 years. I have a whole team of former IRS agents on staff. There's nothing like hiring a former IRS agent, to be honest with you, because we really know the ins and outs. Other people have a good knowledge, but they don't have the knowledge that we do. So if you have a CP 75 notice, you just got that. That means that IRS is auditing your tax return. Well, you have to be worried, you have to be nervous, or usually the reaction is you really get this really nervous feeling in your stomach, like, uh-oh, something's going to happen. What's up? What did I do wrong? And you don't know what to do. Well, first of all, you really need to calm down. Even if you're going to owe some money, don't get out of sorts. Don't let this create a brain cancer within you. Literally, people get all nervous. They get sick from this. At the end of the day, you have to make a decision whether you get representation or you're going to do this on your own. You can do this on your own if you feel confident about your IRS records. You can. If you're about 8 or 9, feel really good, there's nothing wrong with you going in and doing your own representation. It really isn't. But if you got that, and some people ask me, when should we get representation? Well, when you get that pit in the stomach feeling that, oh my God, I'm in deep woods, yeah, that's when you gotta get somebody. So first of all, you calm down. You want to look at your tax return, and then you want to look at why IRS is sending you the letter. Obviously, it's an audit notice, but if you look on what they sent you, you'll look at the areas that IRS finds suspect, okay, on your tax return. What happened? A person didn't look this over and say, boy, we better do this. That's not what happened. The IRS algorithm kicked you out for an IRS audit. Yeah, not a person. But here's what happens. Once that person at IRS gets that, then that person will use that as the base for their audit, the very base for that audit. And then from that point, they get a little flashlight and they say, do we want to expand this audit or not expand the audit? What do we have here? That's why representation, I'm not trying to sell us as, oh, you know, the saviors, you know, on this, right? But usually a good former agent can help from that audit being expanded, because we know what they're looking for. How do you do that? Well, for items you don't have, we can go ahead and do reconstruction and show IRS you really have some of the records, but you don't have all the receipts. And usually when they know they're dealing with a former IRS agent, they usually respect that, and it usually keeps that all within the scope of kind of IRS to IRS. That's most of the time. You always have those real jerky type people, the all butthole people, that are going to do that anyway, so you never can tell. Don't get out of sorts. If you're going to do it yourself, be really responsive to the letters. Try not to cancel appointments. As soon as you get the letter, let them know you're going to go in for that audit and be there. Put your records together, get copies for them. But I'm going to tell you, if it's sizable debt, you really want to get representation. We've worked thousands of cases. We know the system. So anyway, that's us. You can give me a subscription if you would, or share if you know something going through the audit. You're welcome to call and ask me questions. When you call my number, I answer the phone specifically. Anyway, thank you so much. Be careful if you're calling around for help. You don't get caught up in these big box firms. That is, oh, we can do this, we can do that. Until someone looks at your records, nobody can tell you really what's going on. You have to have the IRS letter and your return examined before someone can tell you what they're doing. We have a bunch of good former IRS agents on staff who worked in the appeals division, and we know what we're doing. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate your ear today. Thank you.